Week 3, Race Week. This week revolved around the race. Don't forget to follow me so you don't miss the next one. I'll be grateful for every like and comment. It was an orienteering trail half marathon. My first race of this kind, and I definitely underestimated it. I only received the map with the checkpoints right before the start, so getting lost was inevitable. I ran past the very first point and had to turn back, followed by a few wrong turns. Next time I'll need to spend more time on preparation. My task was to take photos of my race number, along with several interesting landmarks along the route. The first one was a rock formation. I missed it at first and had to return. The rest of the checkpoints went more smoothly as I paid more attention. Here you can see the view of the castle, where I had to run and take a photo of a devil statue. The hill leading up there was brutal, and I even had to start walking. I'm not trained for that kind of climb. Otherwise, I really enjoyed the race. An extra twist was that there was also a canacross event, running with dogs, happening at the same time. The course was beautiful. Most of it went through forest trails, which made for really pleasant running. Here are the race results. I finished 7th out of 41 runners. Considering all the problems I had along the way, that's a pretty good result. I ran 21.2 kilometers at an average pace of 5:16 per kilometer. From the training load summary, it's clear the race was demanding, 300 load points. My lap times fluctuated a lot depending on the climbs, the photo checkpoints, and the elevation changes. The hill leading up to the castle was a real struggle. On one section, my pace even dropped to over 7 minutes per kilometer. Toward the end, I sped up on the downhill, but it didn't really make much difference. The graphs are, as you'd expect, quite variable, and you can see that even when I switched to walking, my heart rate didn't drop much. I've already shown the elevation profile. The route was relatively flat, except for that one brutal hill. It's also worth mentioning that I ran today in my Saucony Endorphin Speed 4, my race shoes. They didn't disappoint, though they were a bit slippery in some spots. Time to review week 3. I ran a total of 38 kilometers across 3 runs. The first one was an 8-kilometer test run to prepare for the race. Hills, forest trails, and fluctuating heart rate throughout. The second run was 8 kilometers purely for recovery, done on a treadmill with a very low heart rate of around 120 BPM. Do you ever run on a treadmill too? And finally, here's a comparison of the stats with the previous week. You can see that thanks to the race, my high anaerobic threshold increased significantly compared to last week. Otherwise, the values didn't change much. The training load graph clearly shows that my body is adapting and the workload is gradually increasing. I should try to maintain this trend in the coming weeks. Finally, here are the estimated race times. There's a slight improvement again, which makes me happy. I'd still like to try a 5K race before the end of this year, so we'll see how that goes. That's all for this week. Don't forget to follow me so you don't miss the next video. Take care. See you.